I'm here to just check in with you guys about the new movie on Netflix. We Have a Ghost. It was great, phenomenal fun, and I just wanted to dive into some of the things I really liked about it. So, just in case is your first time tuning in with this show, basically Magic Media is me reviewing um, past and present media, like current media. Hopefully, I'm trying to be as up to date with it as possible. But media that talks about magic, witchcraft, uh, mediumship, ghost, all that kind of stuff. Um, if it's something that I've stumbled upon and falls into that realm, and I dig it, I'm probably going to talk about it. And I say dig it because I have to at least get through one episode. So if I can at least get through the pilot, I'll probably talk about it. Um, or if I don't like it, I'll at least try to get through the pilot and then drop off and tell y'all I didn't think it was worth the time. So we'll see. But this one, We Have a Ghost. I thought it was great. I finished it. Let's get into it. What I really liked about it is like mixing some things that felt like very tropey, like classic ways of like talking about ghosts and viewing ghosts, and then like kind of a newer twist on things. I love the touch with like the medium that they had. I don't want to give too many spoilers away, but the medium shows up um, in the show, and it's not clear. I think she's fake. It's not really clear if she's fake or not. She didn't do any reading. Um, that had to do with the ghost. But to be fair, the way that they did this film, like pretty much anyone could see the ghost if the ghost wanted them to see him. So I thought that was really really cool that they did that. And like the son, who's like kind of the main character of this movie, he's a very like really into like good music. Like he's into rock music. He's like really intellectual. He kind of dresses like he like retro, like he frequents thrift shops. He's just got this very like probably like Gen Z or even like younger like feel going on. I don't know. I'm an old person. I don't know what the kids are wearing these days, but I feel like the retro look is coming back in, and he's very much an embodiment of like, let me just be on my like um hipster shit. So that was interesting. I feel like I was that kind of person growing up, so like it was nice to be like reflected on the screen. That was cute. Um, as far as like the things that I thought were really interesting, so really just them showing like the ghost and how he um sounds like he's been dead for quite a while, and it really just took someone who was like not afraid of him and willing to like see him as like a human, even though he's not like an embodied human anymore. Just be like, hey, like let's help you out. Let's like figure out like how to communicate. Let's figure out how to like connect. And he it was just very clear that he didn't know that there were so many things that he as a ghost could and couldn't do. And so it's really fascinating to see him learn how he can connect with people across like space and time without his body, and the limits to like what he can do. So for instance, he cannot, I'll just spoil this, he doesn't speak. Like he can make sounds with his mouth, but like words he actually cannot say. And I thought that was really interesting, and I don't know if it was more as a medium. I feel like maybe what was going on there is that the people that he well, I guess that's not even true, because like again, there was no need for a medium, at least a medium who could like see spirits, because everyone could see this ghost if the ghost wanted him to see them. But I'm wondering if like the sound situation was more of a like there's some people when they're talking about like spirits and like the energy that it requires to like be disembodied and to like show up in an embodied way in our like dimension or whatever. It takes a lot of energy, so I'm wondering if he just didn't have the energy to do it. He didn't know how to like muster enough energy to like produce his sound across like the fold or whatever, the veil. So he couldn't figure that out. Or if like he was saying stuff but he couldn't figure out like, yeah, there were people who were not skilled enough or in tune to his frequency enough to like pick up his actual like voice and a sound. But anyway, at any rate, he could not speak. And the ghost was also really didn't remember who he was or why he was there and so on and so forth. And I really loved that, like, clearly someone did the research on, like, what people say about that kind of thing, because it is true that a lot of times this happens, to ghosts to or to people who die in dramatic ways, that that they can forget, like, a lot of stuff, who they are while they're there, how just not even like some of them don't know how to like move on, but basically they're stuck, and it's usually of some sort of trauma or like a fear of the after life, that they get stuck in a limbo. So it could be a myriad of things, but I like how they talked about that, and like how the kid was like, okay, like let me do this research to figure out what they're saying about like why the hell you're stuck here, and excuse me, and help the ghost figure it out. So like that was very fun to see the research that went into it. Um, yeah. Oh, and I guess something that I really didn't like is like the kid had really great intentions, and the kid's father and older brother did not. And they painted them as opportunists, and I just kind of wish we had movies where like that wasn't the case. Like people aren't out here trying to make a quick buck off of anything and everything. But hey, that was not the case in this situation. Um, and the I mean, the dad was kind of a mess anyway. Which what I did like about this movie, and has nothing to do with like the ghosty medium-esque parts of this. Um, but what I really did like about it is that the dad is flawed and he's really messy, which everyone is. We're all human. And at the beginning, I really did not like him at all, because I was just like, dang, they're really painting this guy as like the worst of the worst. I'm like, he's just unfortunate, right? Like he's kind of a loser, and it's just hard to see. And then at the end of the movie, he, is talking to his son, and he just kind of explains, not like making excuses for himself, but he talks about like what's going on for him in a way that really humanizes him and shows like character development. And I really appreciated that they added that to that movie. So I thought it was cool overall. Um, Sorry, I don't know the names of any of the actors. I know that the father looked really familiar. I did not bother to look him up. Um, and then the guy is the guy who like, I don't know his name, but he's like Wreck-It Ralph, I think. Whoever the guy is who plays Wreck-It Ralph, I think is that dude. But they all did good. The whole cast was like really cute, like amazing. I thought they did a good job. It was a nice, campy, like wholesome movie. It was really nice to see an interpretation of like the question, what would happen if we had proof that like ghosts were real? Like definitive proof that ghosts were real in today's society. And it played out exactly the way I thought it would have, all the way down to like the government involvement. So like that was fun to see. But anyway, if you haven't seen it yet, I recommend you check it out. It was cute. As far as ways that one can waste their time, I thought this was a good one. So I recommend it. Um, yeah, and for those of you who have seen it, I would love to hear your thoughts on it. What did you think? For those of you who saw it and are also like mediums or witchy and into that kind of stuff, and like into spirits and stuff, what are your thoughts? What did you like about how they portrayed this? What did you not like about it? Again, in some ways I thought they did a really good job of like clearly they did some research. And then in other ways I'm just like, oh God, like why are we doing this? Um, but overall, very cute, campy, good fun. All right, check it out. We have a ghost on Netflix. I'm Jasmine, and I'll see y'all next time.